Hello, I'm the CommanderZander. I remember it till the nostalgia critic doesn't have to, and neither should you. Well, if you grew up in the late 90s to mid 2000s, then you're probably familiar with this next show that I'm going to be reviewing for you on my reviews. It happens to be a show about a bunch of teenagers, which we can all live through because we're all going to be teenagers, or we've already been teenagers, or we are currently teenagers, who do typical teenager stuff in the 70s, because we're going to be reviewing that 70s show. But before I go any further, Fox, let me remind you, actually I don't have to remind you because this is the first time I've had to do something Fox related. This is not for monetary purposes, I'm just doing this to review it. I'm not profiting off of anything, just so you're aware, Fox. Just so you're aware, okay? So with that, let's take a look at that 70s show. This show lasted for 8 seasons, and this episode is going to show you why it lasted for 8 seasons. Hey, just like Full House.
Hey, Miss Foreman. Hey, Red.
Hello, boys. You're up bright and early this morning.
Yeah, we're going to Funland. It's super fun.
I bet it is super fun. What's so super fun about Funland? That's Fred Foreman, arguably one of the best characters in the show.
Boy, did he scream.
Mainly because of his foot and ass jokes.
Super fun.
Kelso's the other funny character in this show because of his stupidity. The two are like a match. In this episode, Eric is dealing with the depression of losing the woman he absolutely loved. Because at the end of season 3, for those who have not seen that 70s show, I guess this is considered a spoiler alert! He dumped Anna because he wanted to be together with her, and apparently he didn't know, or he didn't like where they were going. So, episode 1 of season 4, which guest starred White Knight as the Angel, pretty much showed Eric what life would have been had he not known Donna at all. Clearly, it was better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. Wrong. This episode is him dealing with the depression of the next day after the dumping. Oh, by the way, nice facial hair. He's listening to a radio which torturously is singing songs about Donna. And here comes the intro. Down the street, the same old thing we did last week. Not a thing to do. As you can see, this shows the year that the show is taking place. Right now, they're in the year 1978. Eric's friends come to Eric's room without letting Eric let him in.
Not going.
Oh, don't be such a grouchy pouch. Ooh. So they drag him off the bed, but look how quickly he gets back on it. Notice how he doesn't take the covers off at all. Or is it a blanket?
So you had one of the hottest chicks in Point Place and you blew it. Could be worse.
Yeah, you could be dead. Too soon? Yeah.
No, it couldn't. I mean, Eric, come on. It's not all bad. I mean, hey, think about Bob being your father-in-law. That guy being all your wedding pictures. Guys, I don't want to...
Hey, at least Kel's so stinking positively to help his friend. Too bad Eric has to be a grouchy grouch.
You're not going with us. We'll stay here with you. We're not going to Funland?
You moron, the whole purpose was to get Eric out of bed. Clearly ain't gonna work.
Don't touch the G.I. Joes.
So they just sit there doing nothing until they decide, you know what, screw it. We're not gonna win this battle. Let's just go to freaking Funland without Foreman.
We broke up. Yeah, well, run it off.
See how much of an ass Red Foreman is?
Do you want to talk about it, honey?
No, he doesn't want to talk about it. Did you not hear his friends up there? I guess The room must be soundproof.
Are you sure?
Yes. Yes, I'm sure. Okay. Can I go now?
No. Not until you eat. You look like you haven't eaten for a week.
He's always like
Come
that.
on, Kitty, he always looks like that.
See, Ren agrees with me. He's always a scrawny little
No, but
ass.
he won't have the strength to get over Donna if he doesn't eat.
Why?
Fine.
Why does he need the strength to get over Donna? Just let the man do what he pleases. Come on, the man's in his underwear for crying out loud. He wants to go back to bed, obviously.
1 minute. I'd like to not think about Donna.
Kitty can sometimes be annoying, as is the case there, but you get used to her. So as Eric is getting a spoonful of cereal, guess what it said? Yep. See, you knew that was gonna happen. Come on, that's all he's thinking about, for crying out loud. Just wait till he gets his pimento loaf later in the episode. I think you'll like that.
Red, you should go talk to him.
What? Why me?
Because you know how to handle breaking up a girl, she doesn't. Meanwhile, in Funland, the intimidating impersonating version of Disneyland.
And
And no riding the goats at the petting zoo.
Kelso and Jack are going through the rules of, well,
and
stick together!
we have to stay together, Michael.
Have you not heard the Sesame Street song, Sticking Together? See, Kelso gets so distracted.
Hey there, kids.
And yes, Tom Kenny makes a guest appearance as the dog. Because there's nothing Tom Kenny's in right now. Seriously, he's in just about everything you can think of. Like Brickleberry, which recently got the can! Comedy Central, I'm gonna put up a petition saying, you need to bring back Brickleberry! That show was a hit on Tuesday nights! Yeah, but that's for another time.
Oh my God, that was Wolfie and he talked.
He plays Wolfie the dog, and he kind of sounds like SpongeBob / Patchy the pirate. Which is actually good.
How about the corner of...
And as you can see, Michael Kelso's already wandered off, and they've lost him, and they're never gonna find him.
Remember?
They will never reunite. What a crying shame. No wonder why this episode is called Eric's Depressing. The depressing part kind of sums it up. Separating from friends. It's just too much. Not really.
Get pictures of all my friends.
Wait a minute.
You're friends with Nipsey Russell?
Who's Nipsey Russell?
I want to be.
You want to be friends with Nipsey Russell?
I know he's in there.
Meanwhile, back in Eric's house, Red is going to talk to Eric about
Broke up with Archie.
old No Foot Mulligan and how he lost his girlfriend.
Back to the States. Told 1 foot. At that point, we were calling him 1 foot. Had his ship go down, and a shark ate his other foot.
It was probably Jaws. You know, maybe 1 Foot Mulligan was the man on the title picture for Jaws. Da 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 da.
Became a shoe salesman.
Yeah, and guess what happened to No Foot Mulligan?
No. His girlfriend dumped him.
See how much of an ass Red is. He tells the story of how No Foot Mulligan became No Foot Mulligan, and in the end, it pretty much relates to Eric's situation and doesn't really help him at all.
The point of his story is, you've got both feet.
What's the point about that?
Fine.
No, you're not.
Now, put some shoes on, go on down, trim the hedges.
Watch this hilarious moment.
Yeah, well, you know, I think.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, well, you know, I think you're not.
Nah. See, he can be funny without using the fun in the ass joke.
Have you seen him? His name is.
Back at Funland, we're trying to figure out where the hell Michael Kelso is, but we're never going to figure out where the hell Michael Kelso is. But we do get this funny little moment right here. When Hyde gets a Fun University shirt, but look what the back says.
Now check out the back.
Now that's pretty clever. I would totally get that shirt in a heartbeat.
F you.
He reads it, but you could...
Get it.
Yeah, he doesn't get it. Come on.
F you, man.
Come on.
F you.
Come on, Fez. It's plain and simple. Oh, I think he might be getting it.
Oh, right. Fool.
Foo! Foo!
That's a good one.
It means fuck you, you dumbass! Oh, fast! Why'd he even try?
Oh, I wish Donna was here. She's a giant.
Yeah. They can't find Kelso, yada. Alright, let's skip ahead to this episode, because I think you know what's going on. He runs into Donna, and... What I tell you about the pimento love, I told you he was going to think that. Yeah, obviously he re-encounters with Donna, and he's depressed again after he got out of bed, and now he's going to go back into bed, and then Ren goes this.
Kitty, I yelled at him all day.
Yelling is not going to help him cure his blues, you. Just because you're Mr. Drill Sergeant over there.
What's to get over? It happened. I took it like a man.
Yeah, this is how you took it like a man. By the way, this is the guy from the 5-hour energy ads that you've been seeing on TV lately.
Best thing that ever happened to me. Oh, Eloise.
And then he breaks down. Yeah, real man, Ren. That's really taking it like a man. Crying like a little baby. Come on. Everybody can do that. Well, except for me, because I've never dealt with love before, nor may I ever. So you're lucky. At least you had someone, you red bastard.
Took it like a man.
Yeah, right. Yeah, pathetic shit for phrase. Oh, I see you're wearing the shirt that you can't understand.
That was the House of Mirrors. I have more mirrors than that in my purse.
Why is everyone leaving?
Because it's closing time, genius.
Oh my God, what time is it?
Oh yeah, by the way, Michael Kelso, in the meantime, goes to the Lost and Found. And who does he encounter in the Lost and Found?
We still haven't found.
First, this barbershop quartet that always says that it's fun o'clock in Funland. Then at the Lost and Found, after they discover the princess,
So,
he runs into two little
this
boys.
is a lost and found, and I lost my friends, so they're bound to show up here sooner or later.
They're never gonna find you there. He encounters the Sprouse twins. This was before Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, obviously.
I miss my friends.
Gee, I'm starting to wonder if they got that show based off of that one particular scene from that 70s show.
Stop coughing.
They may have grabbed that clip and said, hey, you know what? Let's make a TV show off of these two suckers. They got potential. This can rival what Drake and Josh is doing for Nickelodeon. That's how we'll do it, the Disney way. Yeah, right.
How about that new cashier?
After Red and Eric have their buddy talk at the bar, this is how the episode ends.
Thanks a lot for the ride, Miss Sanderson.
Hey, Einstein, you gonna eat that ice cream?
My name's not Einstein. It's Kelso.
Someone did find Kelso, but it wasn't Kelso's buddies. Gee, what a shock. Ew, they spit in his ice cream, and just as he's about to pull a noogie,
Get out!
They started it.
Get out!
they kick him out of the car.
See ya, Einstein.
Watch what he does.
It's not Einstein, it's Kelso!
And that's why Michael Kelso's hilarious. So there you go. That's that 70s show. If you haven't gotten a chance to see it, you're clearly missing out because this was a hilarious show in the late 90s to mid 2000s. Like I said, this show lasted 8 seasons. As long as Full House, and equally as hilarious. If not, slightly more hilarious. But this is definitely one that you should definitely recommend and consider watching if you get a chance to watch something that's family oriented and is slightly more, let's just say, mouthier than Full House, but still as funny. So definitely check out that 70s show if you haven't yet. I'm the CommanderZander. I remembered something that sounds great and I'm doing. Neither should you.